So here we'll see very important formula from coordinate geometry, that is section formula. So you already know, if you have 2 points, let's say the point is like A having the coordinate x1 y1, and we have another point B with the coordinates x2 y2. Now from the distance formula, you know how to find out the distance between these 2 points. So this you know. Now let's say we have a point P which is on the line joining the points A and B, and let's say it is dividing it in m1 ratio m2. Okay, so like you can also say like a line is passing through this line AB and it is cutting this line AB at point P, and here this point P is dividing it in 2 ratios, 2 parts or 2 sections. That's why it is called section formula. So like P is dividing this AB in 2 sections, whereas the ratio of these 2 sections is m1 ratio m2. So this thing is given. So then you need to find out the coordinates of P. So to find out the coordinates of P, we have the section formula. Okay, so if we have to find out the coordinates of P, so for that we have a formula. That formula is known as section formula. Now how we'll find out this formula? So here, for finding the x coordinate of this P, what we have to do, it's very simple. Just take this m1, multiply it with this x2. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to take this m1 with x2, then plus m2 with x1. Then you need to take this m2 with x1, then multiply this one and then divide it with m1 plus m2. So this will give you the coordinate x, and then to find out the coordinate y, the formula is simple. Only replace the x1 with y1 and x2 with y2. So this formula will become m1 x2 plus m2 x1. So here in the place of x2 we are writing y2. So m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So that will give you the coordinate of P. So these will be the coordinates of P, and this formula is known as section formula. Now let's see it with the example. So here we have a question. Find the coordinates of a point which divides the join of -1 7 4 -3 in ratio 2 ratio 3. So let's say this is our point A. The first one is A and the second one is B. So here we have -1 7 and the B is 4 -3. So we have to find out the points which divides the join of this in 2 ratio 3. So we need to find out the coordinates of P, point P, which divides this line in 2 ratio 3. So here this 2 will be our m1, this 3 will be our m2. Now as I told, to find out x from the coordinate of P, what we need to do here, first we will, as I told, what is the formula? It is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. So this is the formula. So what we will do, this is our x1. So x1 will be multiplied with m2, and then our x2 will be multiplied with m1. So this calculation we will write here. So here m1 is 2 and x2 is 4. So 2 into 4 plus then m2 is 3 and x1 is -1 divided by 2 plus 3. We need to add this. So after solving this, we will get 8 minus 3 divided by 5. So that will be 5 by 5 equals to 1. So the coordinate of x coordinate will be 1. Now we need to find out the y coordinate. Now to find out y coordinate, again what we will do, in the place of x1 we are going to put y1. So the formula for y will be m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So this is the formula. So now what we will do here, this is our y1. So y1 will be multiplied with m2, then plus this is y2, it will be multiplied with this 2. So now we can write it. So what we will get here, so here m1 is 2, so 2 we have to multiply with -3, then plus m2 is 3, it will be multiplied with 7 divided by 2 plus 3. And now we need to solve it. So here we'll get minus 6 plus 21 divided by 5. So that will be 15 by 5 and you'll get answer 3. So x is equals to 1 and y is 3. So the coordinates of P will be 1, 3. So that's the answer for this question. Now let's see it with one more example. So here this question is, find the coordinates of the point of intersection of the line segment joining 4, minus 1 and another point is minus 2, minus 3. So here the question is, you need to find out the point of trisections. Trisection means the line is divided in 3 equal parts. That is the trisection. So you need to find out the point of trisections like P and Q. That means you have to find out the coordinates of P and Q. Now in this question the direct ratio is not given. So what you can see here, if you'll see here, there are 3 equal parts. So let's say you have these 3 parts. So when you will finding the coordinates of P, in that case you can see in your left you have 1 part, in your right you have 2 parts. So P is dividing AB in 1:2. Okay. The same way, if you need to find out the coordinates of Y, you can say that Q is dividing the line AB in how many parts? 2:1. Okay, so the ratio for Q will be 2 by 1 and the ratio for P will be 1 by 2. And now I think we can find out the coordinates of P and Q. So for finding the coordinates of P, what will be the x? So here what we will do for finding x, you have to multiply this 4 with 2 and we will multiply this. So here the x coordinate will be 4 into 2 and then you need to take this 1 with minus 2 and divided by 1 plus 2 will give you the x coordinate. And then for finding the y coordinate, what we will do, we will multiply this minus 1 with 2 then plus 1 into minus 3 divided by 1 plus 2. So that will be the coordinates of P. So now you need to just solve it and you'll get the P. So we get 8 minus 2 by 3 and here we'll get minus 2 minus 3 by 3. So the coordinates of P will be 6 by 3 2, minus 5 by 3. Now we need to find out the Q coordinates. So let's see, we are finding the x. So for finding the x, what we will do, again here for finding the x, first we need to this multiply 4 with this 2, sorry this 1, 4 with 1 and minus 2 with 2. So we got 4 into 1 plus minus 2 into 2 divided by 2 plus 1. So that will give you the x coordinate. And then for finding the y coordinate, that what we will do, for finding the y coordinate, you will multiply minus 1 with 1 and then plus, then minus 3 with 2. Then you need to solve it and you'll get the answer. So here you will get 4 minus 4 by 3, so that will be 0. And here this will be minus 1 minus 6 divided by 3. So you'll get minus 7 by 3. So coordinates of P and Q will be, P we have already found. So the coordinates of Q will be 0, minus 7 by 3. So that's the answer for this question.